Yo, what's up? It's King Fed from the Bronx, New York. You already know, man. Oh.
And what is it that you do?
I make music. I'm a musician, pretty much. That's my main thing that I do.
Yeah. And I know you as a triple threat, and I call you a triple threat because you sing, you rap, and you model. And which one of those came first?
I said rapping.
Rapping came first. And
definitely.
How did you discover that talent that you had of rapping?
How did I discover rapping?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just like, like I went through mad shit. So I didn't even go through mad shit when I was younger. Matter of fact, I just like whatever I did go through was like I just put it on pen and paper.
Okay. And did it start off like those 16s, verses, poetry?
The first song I made was actually just a hook.
Okay.
And that's it. But I was just real repetitive, and that's it. Okay. Like, it was some bullshit. I don't even want it was alright though, like it was sketchy, but it was some shit I made when I was real young, like 11.
And growing up, what did you who's your influences growing up that made you want to start writing?
My influence when I was younger,
mm-hmm.
It was like it was Eminem,
okay.
50 Cent, and Cassidy.
And what about them that made you drew you to them?
I don't know. Eminem was just dope because like his wordplay and everything he do like with words. He's an all around amazing artist. Like, so even when I was young, I noticed that Cassidy, he had punchlines and shit. So he was a punchline rapper. When I used to listen to him, I would go to school and just like make mad punchline raps.
Yeah.
Shit like that. And 50 Cent, I don't know what it was about 50 Cent. Like, his shit was just fire because he was just thugged out.
When you first heard Eminem, did you think he was white? Like first hearing M.
Yeah.
You thought he was white?
I don't know. I might be saying that because I already know he's white, but I think I knew he was white. I was a little kid. I can't really remember all the way back then. I was 11.
You don't remember it being like extravagant the way his what he was saying as far as bashing the gay community and what he was saying about his moms, his baby moms?
Yeah, he was like real careless with what he said. He didn't care what people thought and shit like that. So like. I don't know. I want to downplay my black people and stuff like that, but he was like, I don't know. His shit was creative too at the same time, like. So.
What about Get Rich or Die Trying? Do you remember when that album first dropped?
Yeah, it was fire. That's when albums were still being sold in stores. Actually, you could go buy it out of a store. I didn't buy it, but like my godmother bought it. I used to just listen to it in her house.
Okay. And at that time, were you a Ja Rule fan or you a 50 Cent fan?
Nah, 50 Cent fan.
You a 50 Cent fan?
Always, I was never a Ja Rule fan. I mean, I did like that song. Everybody liked it. I'm from New York.
Okay,
it was fire. Ja Rule, matter of fact, let me not even play Ja Rule because he had some fire. But, I mean, 50 Cent was always like ahead of him and shit like that.
You didn't feel any type of way when he got him out of that scene as far as hip hop? You like destroyed him? You didn't feel
No. I didn't even realize. I didn't even know like that until like a few years ago. Like,
okay,
yeah, like.
So, growing up, those are your influences. When do you start taking yourself serious? As you see what you're writing in a book. When do you start to take that serious and put money towards your talent?
I would say like. I started really taking that serious like when I finished high school.
Okay.
Cause when I was in high school, we had everything we needed to like do music. Like we had a studio inside of the school called the Bat Cave. We would be in there every day after.
What school is that?
Heavy Instrument.
Okay.
We would be in there every day after school finished and all that. And after I finished high school, it was like, and I got a job and all that. That's when I was like, I can invest into like making music.
And where did you first like start recording or anything like that? You remember that?
Like when I first started recording, like that I paid money for. Oh yeah, that was I was in somewhere called I forgot the name of this dude's studio. I don't even know how. I know the person who did record me. His name was Soul Journal.
Okay.
Maybe that was the name of the studio. I don't even think he had a name. I think it was Soul Journal. His name was
in the Bronx. It was in the Bronx.
Brooklyn.
I was in Brooklyn. Okay.
Yeah, I recorded there for the specific reason he had good sound. Like I looked him up. I found him on Craigslist actually. Yeah, I was looking up everywhere. So I was going through artists and I would listen to like songs they had already recorded like from other artists, and I would listen to the sound. If it had good sound, I like it. And that was actually cheap that I could afford.
Okay,
so I didn't have a lot of money.
Is that why you went that route as far as going through Craigslist to find somebody? Because it was cheaper?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
I would like specifically look for like the cheaper price.
But how did you know that person wasn't gonna fuck up your shit? Like,
nah, because they had like a list of musicians that they already recorded. And like you can check them out and see how the sound was.
Okay.
So I listened to the sound that they already had recorded. And I'm like, oh, he's good. Like all the songs he recorded, like from everybody that's coming out of the studio, sound good. So I'm gonna go there.
And that first time recording there, did that turn into your first album or mixtape right there, or it was just that first single you just put out?
That did turn into my first mixtape actually.
Okay.
I had a mixtape called Stars and Planes, but I don't really count that as anything official though.
Why not?
Cause like it's not like I'm not famous yet. I'm not super famous yet.
I mean,
I got a little fan base or whatever, but it's not anything crazy. Like when I'm in the industry,
right.
and I release something like official, like that's when I would consider that something like official. But that, I mean, it came out dope. All the songs in there is fire, great sound and all of that. But like I don't know if I really consider that anything crazy.
What years is that dropped? You don't mind me asking, or you remember?
That was. I don't even remember the year. It had to be like between 2013 and 2014.
Okay.
Either one.
All right. And in the midst of you doing music, as far as rapping, what comes first after that? Singing or modeling? After the rapping?
After the rapping?
Yeah.
I would say singing.
Singing?
Yeah.
And how did you develop that talent? Like to go from rapping to singing?
Oh, how did I develop that?
Yeah.
It's actually a funny story to that. It involves a female.
Okay.
Yeah. She did me a little messed up, you know.
Okay.
Everybody go through it, I don't know. But I don't know, I just handled it a little differently.
Okay.
So she opened another door for me, like as far as music goes, like she opened another side of music for me. Like I embraced the singing side, I say the R&B side, like cause I make R&B music too, and it's cause of her.
Is it something that you wrote to her, or was it a song that you worked together?
It wasn't to her, but I knew she would hear it.
Okay.
It wasn't direct, it was a little indirect, but I knew she would hear it.
Okay. And that turned into who recognized that you could sing? Was it you or someone else, or?
It was just people just listening to the music. Like people will always say like, "Oh, I need your sound on this song. I need your sound." I'm like, "What's my sound?" Like, so I'm like, they was talking about like my like at first I would call it harmonizing.
Right.
Like just because I would feel like that's, like I wouldn't feel like that's like really singing. I would feel like I feel safe saying harmonizing, like without somebody coming at me like, "Oh, nigga," like if I would say singing, they'd be like, "You're not really a singer" or some shit. Like I would just say harmonizing, but now I feel like I can say singing because like I done grew so much in that field.
And which one comes a little bit more natural to you? Is it singing or the rapping?
Not rapping.
Rapping.
Yeah, I can rap my ass off.
Do you write for anybody?
I write for anybody. I wrote for people. I don't write for anybody like super big right now.
Okay.
But I don't wrote songs and had people like say the whole lyrics to the song.
How was that experience of writing for artists? Because some artists, you know, they write for somebody and then they come up with like, oh, you have a ghostwriter and shit like that. Like, how did that go about you writing for somebody?
Oh no, it was actually dope.
Okay.
It came out dope. Like I liked it. It was a good experience. Like hearing something that I wrote, somebody else say like put melodies to the words that I wrote. Like somebody that get crazy with the singing, like who had a good singing voice. Like it was a good feeling.
All right. Was it a female or male you did it for?
Female.
Okay.
Yeah.
Would you ever sing something someone wrote?
I don't know. I don't think I feel comfortable doing that, to be honest.
I mean,
because I feel like I'm good enough to do my own stuff, but I don't know.
What if someone comes to you like, oh, you know, you got that sound, but this is a song I wrote, but it don't sound coming right from me. It makes sound right coming right from you.
I guess. I guess.